The Dutch defense. It's kind of a weird start, but it's a weird start that I have also done many times. I never noticed that it looks so weird from the white side of the board. They push. Take. Take. We win a pawn. Maybe we don't want to put our bishop here then and leave it as a liability. Maybe we'd rather put it here. But if we put it here, defend more against that, I suppose. Usually they tend to like queen to b3 at some point here as well. But I don't know. It's not for me. Not yet, anyway. Start here. I don't think it's a great move. I think it's a safe move, though. Do a little kingside castle. Yo, that's actually where we go. I think that's still where we go. We don't have the same quality of fork anymore, but we would probably trade our knight for their sequestered bishop. And actually, I guess it does threaten this fork as well. Anyway, let's see. Maybe we got some time to relax. We got a little chill time here. You know, it's not my first slump. I've slumped in other games before. Sometimes you just gotta keep it moving. You know what I mean? You just gotta not get discouraged, and at some point you'll get there. You'll pull yourself out of it. So here's a line I like. Maybe at some point they're going to do this. We go here. No big deal. They do like bishop to here. Check. Oh. That's a good move. It's just a good move. A quality response. I think we definitely don't mind the take. They'll probably take with the pawn. It's a stronger move. We'll fall back one. Yeah, that was a good response, honestly. Now this, I'm like, I don't want to give it up so easily. But it's either that or be taken. I don't know. I like for me, I look at this right now and I go, I think their king side sucks really badly, which is beautiful for us. We don't really want to do this yet, but that's like, it's on the horizon. I think that's still excellent for us. I still like it. They'll probably try to trap the bishop. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. The more they invest in this, the more I like it. Let's put it that way. I mean, like, if they do this, we just do that. If they do this, I mean, we still have the pawn at e3. They could capture the push to here. I'm not sweating it too much. I kind of like black's pawn structure. I don't know. Like, I disagree heavily. I think, like, I mean, I'm not saying we're going to win because, I mean, you've seen our track record lately. But I definitely still feel pretty good about it. I am concerned about this. I don't really want to swap the bishop. Here's what I'll say. I don't want them to go here, but if we go here, that's a great move for us. Because they will maybe follow up with like this. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is better than fine. Just one of those things where you're like, I'm not saying it's suspicious, but it was like a really, really quick response. What about this, though? No, they'll probably do that. Is that okay for us? Certainly not bad. Nothing's immediately in danger. That's what you like to see. What if they do their knight, though? They could trap the queen pretty easily. You just run it through the old. What if they use their queen? There's a question for you. Let's get weird with it. If they use their queen, you take on c7? I don't think so. Take. It's covered by the knight. Take. I lose my queen for nothing. I'm telling you, man, something happened to 1400s over the holidays. You take it with the queen low? It seems like horrible to just lose your queen. You do get the fork on the queen and the rook, but you lose your queen for a rook in the process. Okay, so they chose bishop. The next step was like, is this queen bothering you, babe? We want to move their queen and their rook, honestly. Well, honestly, I don't know. The next step is like this. So we put some pressure on the rook. My brain is like crapping out right now. It's like, do you want to draw? What about this? We're still, I mean, the thing is, like, I'm threatening this, but this is kind of like impotent right now. Like, it's not bad. You know, you still get a pawn. Actually, no, this is horrible. What am I thinking? You just get forked. I guess if they fork you, you take here. It's still like, I don't think it's great. I don't think there's a lot of goodness that comes from this move right here. At least what I will say is, I think before we do it, the secret of mana, like, okay, well, that's coming next. So we got to be like very prepared for that. Otherwise, we're pretty much trapped. So if whatever you're going to do, my suggestion is to do it. Otherwise, you're about to get sent to the Shadow Realm. So I hate to say it, but with the benefit of some extra sight, I feel like... Hear me out. Dunka, you're trapped. Check. Oh, crap. Take. Take. This is like, if we do this, we're betting on them being dumber than us, which is a bad bet, but let's do it anyway. Haha, got your queen. Oh, crap. Check. I still don't really know what I do after that. Oh, I take the rook if I can. That's right. Okay, all right, all right. Then, of course, we got like, this is still scary, but then we just do the same thing. So, pretty much no matter what, unless they take, our move will be to put the king in check. That's true. I guess rook to d1 would have been sensible as well. Take the free queen in that position? No, I agree. I think that tends to be the best move. If they take your knight, how do you get the queen out? You could do that. Worst case scenario, you trade. You get the bishop a little bit more developed. You got the potential of like a discovered attack later. What if they do queen to b2? I feel like if they move their queen out of this zone of protection, I'm pogged to infinity. That's just my current take. If they do this, okay. If they do that, I think then we like check. We have to do something with the bishop. Unless we're open to sacking the bishop. For greatness. We could do, okay, so let's assume they do this. Okay. What happens? Check. They take with the rook in all likelihood because their queen, I don't know, maybe they take with the queen actually in that case. Either way, we would then do long story short, I don't know the answer to your question. That might be good. Maybe my position isn't as good as I thought it was. I don't hate this. I'm surprised. I wouldn't think they'd want to give up the free pawn. We'll probably lose this pawn just to get our knight out of here. But I think I can live with that. Or I guess we could just go back. If we do, but trading the knight for the bishop probably seems pretty smart here. If they did this, then you would just be like, yoink. But really, I would expect that, in which case this pawn is just gone for sure. But that's okay. But then again, I'm like, you know, if they take the pawn, if we do like this as a counter, then if they take the pawn with the rook, we would have the rook pinned to the king. This is possible. Okay. It's still, let's move fast so they don't think about it. Take the pawn, dude. It's so easy. It's right there. Little sneaky. You know, I'm not saying there's anything suspicious there. It's pretty standard, really, but you know what? We actually should have gone. No, I don't know if that matters. Okay, now we got a little time. We could force a trade here if we wanted to. Check. Take. How are we going to defend this pawn? because he is going to go here. It's going to be tough to defend. I don't think we want to do the take here, quite frankly. What if... Okay, hold on. We definitely... If we're going to move... It sucks, because like any place we move to, we can get hit by this bishop. Not sweating the time just yet. It's not what you want to see. We have to try to get this going here. We're going to double the rooks here. You missed bishop sack on e6? I don't think so. Like if I check, take, yunka, dunk. Like they don't have to just take the bishop and let me promote. Like they could just simmer there, you know what I mean? Honestly, this is a really good move. Force me back. Ah! That's so much worse than just forcing me back. This seems pretty bad. But with a minute left, there is a chance. Just on time. We want to block one file with our rook. With our bishop, I meant. Dude, I told you. Like, my brain is just... It's not seeing the pieces lately. It's a disaster. I don't know what happened, but over the holidays, I went from 1,500 elo to like 5 elo. I think this is still very scary. Like, let's be realistic. They do only have 24 seconds. But not the kind of thing that you should probably rely on is to win on time in a 10-minute game. Oh, they're going for it. Okay. Probably shouldn't have let them just promote. Ah! My queen. That's a terrible way to end. I don't know why I was moving as fast as they were. I guess the more time that come on, there's no analysis required on that one. Actually, hold on. We're past the time for AI Dungeon. Now that we got a win that was completely undeserved, let's pull ourselves out of the doldrums maybe with some 3-minute chess. 1371. Maybe this is more my speed. But yeah, like I do genuinely, I think part of it is like the monitor. I think it's just going to take I mean, I know it sounds like a weird thing to blame, but I think it's just a situation where anything that slightly changes your environment, like even getting like a new chessboard is going to throw you for a bit of a loop, you know what I mean? I don't know if I feel like that's a good move, but we're going to do it anyway. So once I get used to this monitor, we're going to return to greatness. This I promise you. Please do. Please do. Please do. Some people might describe this as being overextended. Those people are me. I don't know what this... I don't know about this one. Ah! I've resigned. See? What the heck's wrong with the human brain, man? Like, all this information was in there. And now, like, I feel like I gotta like sit here. If I sit here, I feel like I can see the board a little bit better. I gotta go all the way back here. Go ahead, push me. You won by resignation. All right, thank you. You'd love to see it? Dude, I told you. All you gotta do is tilt the chair back. This is a gamer who did not wait for my move before they made their move. They saw it. They saw it. That's so unfortunate. It would have been sick. Am I losing? Yes, I'm losing my mind. Let's not do that. You know, let's... Okay, see, that's not so bad. There we go. The old brain's working again. You know, let's not be too silly. Now, finally, you can get... I was just going to say, you can get that night where you've always wanted it. What a weird game. What are you going to do? You're shoot coward. You're only going to kill a man. Why? Just take him. It's not even like it's just not even like a good move at all. I don't know. Again, the chess brain has it's just fallen apart, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's happened. Actually, this one's still not that bad, but obviously could be better. I wouldn't have. I can't move it because it's pinned. I thought I was so smart. By all means. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's like a semi-permanent chess brain problem. It's been like 3 days of very bad chess brain. I genuinely I know I keep saying it. I genuinely think it's the monitor, man. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'm getting this is just like a resignation, honestly. I'm getting enough sleep. I'm eating well. I'm doing well, like doing what I think I want to do. I'm thinking moves through, and then like my queen is just left there. You know, just in a perfect position to be forked upon. Either that, or yeah, it's possible that like a Scottish soldier working for Dr. Evil did break into the Ministry of Defense in England overnight and then steal my mojo. But those are the only two things that I could possibly consider as being plausible right now. It's one of the two. I feel like this isn't too bad. Anyway, this will be the last one before we... This will be the last one before we pivot to AI Dungeon. We'll take a little bathroom break in between, though. Yeah, maybe it's time to put chess on ice for a bit until Levy's lesson. It's not like an anti-chess thing. It's just like the mojo is so down. It needs like maybe like a little brain glycogen rest. Get a little bit more used to the new monitor, and then we'll take it from there. Is the lesson today? No. Nice try, though. It's not till Thursday. This position looks not bad, though. But it's funny, like, even this, like, I look at it and I go, like even here, I'm like, this is not a guaranteed win. I think that might be checkmate, though. All right, now it looks like a guaranteed win. That's a bizarre checkmate, but you know what? I think it's a good time to call it after a win like that. I need like a chess.com Smurf where I can play at like 1100. I think my brain has regressed temporarily to 1100 level.